Welcome back. It is now time for business. Investors in the leased government-owned sugar factories are expected to invest a combined 6.5 billion shillings to revitalise the sugar subsector. Kenya Sugar Board Chairperson Nicolas Gumbo says the leasing will operation the sugar development levy that will go towards sugarcane and infrastructure development.
Last week, the government announced the leasing of Nzoia Sugar Company to West Kenya Sugar Company, while Chemelil Sugar Company was taken over by KBC Sugar and Allied Industries Limited. Busia Sugar Industry Limited took over Sony Sugar, with Mohoroni Sugar Company getting leased to West Valley Sugar Company. The deal concluded a process that has stalled for 10 years since Parliament approved the sale of the 4 loss-making sugar millers. Today, the Kenya Sugar Board says the new investors are expected to pump billions of shillings to revamp the moribund millers.
The fact that we have settled on these 4 companies is largely based on their competitiveness.
The lessees are going to inject capital in those factories to revive them to the tune of 12.9 billion.
As part of the leasing agreement, the government will also clear 500 million shillings debt owed to farmers for cane deliveries and 5.6 billion shillings in workers' arrears before the end of this financial year.
Under the agreement, the government will pay farmers Ksh.5 million in July this year.
The Kenya Sugar Board will also collect 1.5 billion shillings concession for sugar and an additional 240 million shillings for molasses, with the monies being paid as annual bonuses to farmers.
But now the agreement that we've also had with the company that we have leased is that they can promptly pay the farmer.
The leasing will also operationalize the sugar development levy that will be used for cane development.
Part of the arrangements that we have with the leasing is to make sure that the farmers' arrears, we start paying the farmers regularly as on a weekly basis.
KSB also says the cost-benefit lease assessment shows that when fully operational, the mills can generate 38 billion shillings annually. This comes even as the Council of Governors applauded the government for concluding the stalled leasing deal.
When there was a program of whether to lease or whether to sell, some of them had said, let's sell. The ones complaining about leasing had signed, let's sell.
What is very critical for us today is that the farmers be paid their arrears and the workers be paid their arrears.
Benson Rioba reporting for Prime Edition.